everybody. How are we doing? Okay, so here is my debut stream today. I am Sakura. I am a witch VTuber from England, and I'm so happy for you all to be here watching me today. So I am going to be playing my absolute favourite game ever, which is Final Fantasy VIII. Just bear with me a second. I can just hear myself in my ears when I'm talking, and it's a little bit off-putting. So obviously a debut stream would be nothing without some scuff, would it? So I'll just see if I can sort this out. I don't know whether that is any better, probably not. I literally do not know what is going on with these microphone settings. Apologies, guys. I'm just going to see if I can just work out what it is that's going on. See whether this is any better. Never mind. Well, I'm just going to have to get used to hearing my own voice in my ears for the moment. And then I'll just have to try and sort it out off stream. But anyway, let's get into this. So let me just change my screen. Just turn the game sound down a little bit because it is super loud. I don't know how it sounds for you guys. Right, so Final Fantasy VIII is, like I said, it is my absolute favourite game. I know it is a little bit controversial in Final Fantasy because some people don't like it, some people love it. I think it's because they changed it with the whole junction system. Instead of you just like learning magic, you have to draw it from enemies and things like that. So but I love it. It was the first Final Fantasy game that I played. Um, and it was actually the first game that I ever completed as well. So it does hold a special place in my heart. It is my comfort game. So that's why I thought for my debut stream, it's only going to be a little short stream today just to get myself into it, that I would start with Final Fantasy VIII because I love it. I've completed it multiple times and I thought I could just share this game with all of you guys. So let's get started. Okay, yep, buttons. Let's do this. I literally love the intro for this game as well. It's so beautiful. Hopefully you can all still like hear this okay. You can hear me okay. Hopefully you're not getting double audio or double like me speaking. So Sweet Bay, obviously, if you are, can you please let me know because I don't know. It's like literally like so dramatic, this opening. I love it. Thanks, Sweet Bear. Exciting times. What do you guys think of my model? I am a little bit biased and I think that she is very beautiful. Obviously, with me being a witch, I've got a little bit of mystical energy about me, but then I also absolutely love cherry blossoms. Hence, I've got little cherry blossoms in my eyes. You probably can't really see that. And I've got it on my head as well, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, thank you, Sweet Bear. Right, so here we are. We have woken up after our little training, should we say, it's meant to be with Cypher. So this is Dr. Kadawaki. How are you feeling today? So obviously you could be like, okay, I guess my forehead hurts. We're gonna go my forehead hurts, I think. No kidding. Yeah. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. So now we get to name our character. Probably with this playthrough, I am just going to keep it as the normal name. The first time I played this, I literally renamed everybody and everything, but sometimes it's just like really hard um, to think of like names and stuff like that. So I think this time we'll probably just go with a generic playthrough. We'll keep everybody's name the same. Oops, bear with me 2 seconds. I want to see whether, I don't know whether it's on. I thought maybe my double microphone might have been because I've got it open on VTube Studio, but apparently not. So I don't know why. It's like very annoying, and I literally hate hearing myself in my ears. It's a little bit off-putting. So if I do go a little bit quiet, it's because I can hear myself, and it's just putting me off slightly. And I'm not quite sure why. It's like very bizarre because I did a test recording and I couldn't hear myself, so it must be something within OBS's settings. But for the life of me, I don't know what at the moment. Never mind, we'll just carry on. But hopefully, for my next stream, I can sort it out. Now, I was hoping to make my debut a little bit earlier in the week, but unfortunately, my laptop decided that it did not like OBS. And it was like so slow, so I had to buy a desktop PC. Thank you, sweet bear. I do appreciate that. I don't really know what's going on. To be honest, I probably need to buy a better microphone. This is one that Sweet Bear very kindly has loaned me, just so that obviously I can make my debut and just start streaming to all you guys. But yes, my desktop turned up this morning, which is really exciting because I've never had like a proper desktop gaming PC before, and it's got lots of pretty lights on it. So, you know, me and my neurodivergentness, that just literally makes me happy. Sorry, just having some coffee. A bit tired today, so coffee is much needed. Right, I shall carry on. So, why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Very, very true words then. Tell that to Cypher. Cypher is our rival. Whenever I have the whole "you're my rival," it just reminds me of Fairy Tale. I don't know if anybody has watched Fairy Tale. It's my absolute favorite anime, and there is an episode really early on where I can't exactly remember if it was a potion or something, and people just went a little bit crazy, and it, like, literally having stupid rivalries. You had, like, Urza, who had a rivalry with a pillar, and yeah, it's just a really, really funny episode. So, but that's what I think of whenever I think of um, You're My Rival. And yes, I apologise if I'm waffling a little bit. When I get nervous, I do tend to waffle a bit, but anyway, I shall carry on with the game. Cat, you are my rival. Yes, that was grey to happy, wasn't it? Awesome. Yeah. some more. Right. Let's move my lady down a little bit because for some reason she's decided that she wants to be like really big. Okay. That sofa won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. So brooding. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is? Quiz this. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quiz this? Come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not too serious. It'll probably leave a scar, which it does. Right? Now please come by. Ooh, who is this lady here? School, so we meet again. Well, we shall meet her again. Oh, and here we come. This is Quiztis. She is, I think, a year or two older than Squirrel, and she is a blue mage, which is pretty cool. So she can learn lots of like monster magic, which is excellent. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. So now we shall follow her. Squirrel, is there something on your mind? Not really. You probably will notice that Squirrel is the more of like the brooding type. He's very like quiet and he's very pensive and he thinks a lot and he doesn't like to give too much away. So that's obviously why she's making fun of him at the moment. What's so funny? Funny? No, no, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. Yeah, so he doesn't really like to share that much. So here we are. This is Balamb Garden. I don't know whether I'm saying that correct, but that's how I've always pronounced it. So this is like a school for kids, and they go there and they learn to be fighters, which is a bit like strange for like so young. They're in their teens, you know. Good morning, class. Oh, Tazo, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm Sakura. I am a witch VTuber from England. I am Sweet Bear's friend. And part-time carer, as she likes to say. And I am playing Final Fantasy VIII today because it is my absolute favourite game. So thank you very much for joining me on my debut stream today. It does mean a lot. Right, let's Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seems to have been some rumours flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for Seed. Now, I don't know whether it's... I've always called it CD because obviously the D is capital, but I actually think maybe it's meant to be Seed because your schools are called a garden, so that makes sense if it's seeds in a garden, but anyway. Oh, have you never played any Final Fantasy games, Tazo? I mean, to be fair, they in them saying 8 was their least favourite, that would be fair, because it is one of them games that people either love or they hate, because it is kind of different to like the ones that come before them in the series. Everybody loves Final Fantasy VII, which is a good game. I'll probably end up playing that at some point. And I'll probably end up playing the remake of 7 as well, because that is also awesome. But yeah, this game come out, I think, in 1999, so it's quite an old game now, but it got a remaster about 6 years ago, I think, which is good because they've just made it look so much better, so it's great. Right, so the field exam for the CD candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Oh, Final Fantasy X too. It's a bit of a strange game, that is, because that was like literally the first one that they did that had, like, it was a sequel. And Final Fantasy X was like really good. It was the first one on the PS2. First one that had voice acting as well. So when they did a sequel, I remember I pre-ordered it and got 10 too. But they had, it was different in the fact that it, instead of it just being like fighting, you had dress spheres, so that you could obviously change your job, as it were, depending on who it was you're fighting. So that was a pretty cool, like, element to the game. Sorry, I'm just trying to drink my coffee before it goes cold. Okay. Just be sure that you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. There he is, Cypher. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Yeah, he's not happy with that, is he? Cypher. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And school, I need to talk to you. Right, so just before I go and speak to her, I can interact with my little study panel here. Right, let's see. Turn on the power, and we want to do this. Right, so there's obviously a tutorial in here. I'm not gonna go into this too much, but what I do get for coming on here is they will give me 2 GFs, which are Guardian Forces, which are basically the summons for this game. Yes, so by coming onto this, they're going to give me 2. So we've got Quetzalcoatl, I think, and that's how it's pronounced. If not, please don't come for me, people. And Shiva. Yeah, 10 is... Loads of people really, really love 10. I think it's alright. Obviously, it's not my favourite, but it's good story, good graphics, considering that it was a PlayStation 2 game when it came out. Voice acting, which we never had in a Final Fantasy game before, so it is a good game. Alright, so I'm going to keep these named the same. Now Shiva, she is, throughout all the Final Fantasy games, probably my favourite summon. In Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII Remake, she is so beautiful, honestly, so pretty. Yeah, Sweet Bear, you know what I'm talking about because you've seen me play. Yeah, so she is really, really pretty, and I do love her. Then my second favourite would probably be Bahamut, because he's a dragon and I absolutely love dragons. At some point, I'm hoping to get a little like TTS pet for the stream. That's got dragons. That's dragon because yeah, I just love dragons. I think they're so cool, mystical, and all of that. So. Right, that's my coffee finished anyway. I'll just keep myself awake for this stream. Right, so I've seen the tutorial, but I'm not gonna go through the tutorial because I've played this game multiple times, so I don't really need to look at any of this. But you know, if you hadn't ever played it before, you can go through all of this and it will teach you about things, you know, about the garden. It tells you about all the people that are on here. You've got like all the different events and stuff that go on. I think I actually have to look at this because it won't let me come out. So we've got the spring, the memorial service, the entrance ceremony, and the seed exam, which is obviously what we must be in now because that's what we're doing. In the summer, we've got the garden festival and summer vacation. Autumn, the student-sponsored event, and then winter, the winter vacation. Oh yeah, literally dragons are so cool. I have played Final Fantasy XIV. Unfortunately, I had to like cancel my subscription recently just because I'm in between jobs at the moment. I've got some health issues, mental health problems, which I won't go into. But it has meant that I haven't been able to work, so I couldn't afford the subscription, unfortunately. But you know, it's a good game. I did really like it, and I like all the little throwbacks that they've done to the other Final Fantasy games. So I think it's in Shadowbringers. Their whole normal raids that they do, that all of that is to do with Final Fantasy VIII, like because it's got Eden, who's one of the summons in this. So you know that was really cool. I like that. To be honest, I haven't really played much of 14 since the whatever Dawn Trail come out. Like I started to play a little bit, but I don't know, the story just hasn't engaged me and the characters as much as previous expansions, and I haven't played it properly since the beginning of the year, and I was just like, I can't afford the subscription at the moment, so I just thought I'll just... Yeah, Eden is a callback, so it's one of the summons in this, so he has literally the longest summoning screen to actually get him to do his attack ever. But no, it's cool. I do like that they like call back to other Final Fantasy games because, you know, you wouldn't have any Final Fantasy 14 if there wasn't any of the other games. So I do think it's cool. Yeah, I get what you mean because like the burnout and stuff, because you kind of feel like sometimes you've got to do it all, and if you don't do it all, you're going to miss stuff, and then you get that FOMO and you're like, oh my god, and then I had lost a little bit my my love for it, and I don't know, I get really anxious when we're doing like raids or like trials or anything like that, new dungeons, and I'm just there and I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because I tend to die a lot the first time I do it, and then I'm like, people are just gonna be like, oh my god, this person keeps dying. But I probably... Oh yes, you are learning some Final Fantasy lore suite there. I probably will go back to it. I mained Dancer when I played because it was pretty easy. Yeah, I just like that. And then, I mean, I did start the game as a summoner all them years ago, but they've like changed Summoner so much now. It's much more fun to play. And here I am just waffling on again. So, right, we can come out of this now. I do not need this. Right, so I am done. So I basically now need to go and speak to Quistis. Alright, that's Quistis's little, like, groupies because they absolutely love her. And they obviously don't like anybody else like talking to her or anything, so... I mean, to be honest, like with Final Fantasy lore, I've only really played from 7 upwards. I do have the pixel remasters of 1 to 6, so I probably will be playing that stream because I've never really played them, and I know so many people love Final Fantasy 6, so it'd be cool to, you know, oh, hi Jasper, thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. So many Summoner diehard fans, yeah. Well, I actually think that Summoner is much more fun to play now, where you're summoning these giant, like, Aeons or Espers or whatever you want to call them. So, yeah. I like Summoner, I just now main as Dancer because the only problem I find with magic classes is that if you're in a dungeon and the tank is pulling everything, you can't do any attacks because you have to stand still to cast. And it gets really frustrating, so I just do Dancer because at least I can throw my glaives at it. Hi Catherine, thanks for the follow. So for the new people that have joined, hi, I'm Sakura. I am a witch VTuber from England. Today is my debut stream, so I appreciate you all coming and joining me. So please, I do apologise if I waffle on a bit, just because I'm a bit nervous. No, it wasn't really a summoning cast, Hazo, to be fair. You just kind of had your like book thing and you were doing stuff, and it just... The only thing you got is when you got Balamb. I don't think you got that until level 70. So I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII today. I know some people hate it, but I absolutely love it. It's my favourite game, so I just thought for my first stream, let's do this game. I love it. And yeah, just because it's my comfort game as well, so... You want to play as a ninja, do you, Sweeper? To be honest, I literally picked up Rogue, but I didn't get as far as getting ninja. So maybe if I go back to it, I'll level that up to ninja. Right, so basically, while I've been talking, I accidentally skipped something. So Squall has not been to the fire cavern, so he needs to do the fire cavern before we can do the seed exam today, so that's what we're going to go and do in a second. So he won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. So I have played pretty much most of the Final Fantasy games, Catherine. I haven't really played 1 to 6, but I was just saying I do have the pixel remasters of them, so I probably will play them on stream. So I love this one. I absolutely love Final Fantasy Remake and Final Fantasy Rebirth. I've completed both of them, and I've played the original Final Fantasy 7, I've played 9, 10, 10-2. Pretty much all of them apart from 11 I've played, so yeah. Played 16 as well, and that came out a couple of years ago. So yeah, I play most of the mainline Final Fantasy games because I do really, really like them. They are my favourite franchise. I was going to go this morning, but Cypher, yeah, because Cypher decided to injure us in our training. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. I have played 14, Catherine. I was just saying to Tazo that literally within the past month, I've just recently cancelled my subscription just because I'm in between jobs at the moment, and I couldn't afford it, and I haven't played it for a while, but I have played it. I was playing my way through Dawn Trail, but yeah, that one hasn't like engrossed me as much as other ones have. Like, I really, really liked Shadowbringers. I thought that was such a great like expansion, but I'm hoping to, like, once my finances improve, to get back to 14 and carry on through Dawn Trail, or maybe even I will start it again and then I can play with Sweet Bear. Yeah, it literally, I don't, I've done like the first trial with that bird thing, and that's literally as far as I got, and because I just wasn't that like into it, I just didn't want to play it. I don't know whether this was like a bit of burnout, because I literally played it because I started it, when did I start it? 2020, I think it was, like during COVID, and I literally played like it religiously for ages, and just, I don't know, when it came to Dawn Trail, it just wasn't as hi Jasper. Yeah, it just wasn't great. So I'm so jealous. Maybe I should take up that subject too. Yeah, these are her little groupies. Should anything happen to Instructor Trippe, the Trippies will get you back. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Jasper, because I know a lot of people don't like Final Fantasy VIII, but it is my favourite, so that's why I'm playing it today. He's not happy that I'm going to be alone with Quistis, and off they go. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX, I replayed that last year or the year before, I can't remember. It's a good game. Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Boosh. Oh. So, are you okay? Teehee, I'm fine. This is, Selfie. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah? Hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Woo! Oh, no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? So, normally I used to always say don't have time, but we're going to say sure today, and we're going to help her out because she's new. We don't want her to get lost. So, woohoo! Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you the directory. That's literally all we have to do. I'm going to talk to this bloke here because I'm 99% sure he will give us some cards. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the art from like Final Fantasy VIII is so beautiful. It's literally, I don't know, it's just such a beautiful game. I love the story, I love the characters. And then we have the addictive triple triad game, which is obviously what this bloke is going to give me some cards for. So if you have played Final Fantasy XIV, you would be familiar with this game because they've put it in there. So that is one of the good things about Final Fantasy XIV. Oh hey, would you like to take these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you like. He is such a liar, because later on in the game, when you're doing the card club quest, he's one of the people that you have to play. Whoa, how do you play a card game? I don't think I'd be the best to look at the card game tutorial explanation. I don't know much about it really. If you want to play cards with someone, talk to them by pressing square, but keep in mind not everyone is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. Lies. So I just got 7 cards from him. Go in here, they're all rubbish ones though. Yeah, these. carry on with our little quest to show Selfie around. Okay, so that's the directory. There's literally this thing in the middle. That kid running around you can play cards with. A bit later on when you have some better cards. Well, this is it. Balamb Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press X to select. Next, I'll give you a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find the dormitory to the north. Majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to meet Instructor Trepe at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next, we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's the Garden Festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You want to help out too? Well, school doesn't really like these things because, you know, it's a little bit antisocial. Let's just continue. See just the way he's just brushing that aside. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadawaki, that's who we met before after our little training incident with Cypher. Now the east block. This is the training centre. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Gulp. Okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. If you've played any Final Fantasy games, you will know that there are certain character names that are in every single one. So Sid being one of them. So this is this game's Sid. There is also Biggs and Wedge, who's in quite a lot of them, which we will be meeting when we do our field exam. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you later. See you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. Yeah, literally there's Sids in every game. Sometimes he can be quite like a minor character, like in this. Sometimes he can be quite a main character, like in Final Fantasy VII, that he ends up as being part of your party. Good luck to both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. And off she goes. Right, so now what I'm going to do is over here, this is a save point, I shall save it. See, when I originally had this game, it was on a PlayStation 1, so I'm showing my age a little bit here. So you had to have your old memory card, and it actually had 4 discs. So, like, you had to, when you get to the end of one disc, you had to then change the disc over. Yeah, sweeper, because obviously Sid being in 14, so... Right. No, I don't want to exit. What I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to come on here. Is because we need to junction, because this is why some people don't like this game, is the junction system. So I am gonna... Oh, no, it's on here on junction. So I'm going to junction a GF to school. Then we're going to set off commands. I haven't learned any abilities, I don't have any magic at the moment because I'm going to have to draw that. But I'm just going to go on here a second. So, most of the GFs have something called boost. If you've never played Final Fantasy VIII, basically means that you can boost their GF attack. So back in the day I used to have a turbo controller, which was awesome because I would set it up to the square button, so literally all you had to do is hold square and it just pressed it automatically for you, so it meant you were able to pretty much boost them all the way up, which was great. But this is always the first thing I get them to learn because it is really, really helpful in battles and things like that, so definitely worth it. Hey, I'm not a cheater, okay? It's a function that was on the controller, so it was perfectly fine for me to use. What I'm going to do is I will be giving Quizdas, because we're going to have her in our party in a minute, I will be giving her the Shiva, so I'm going to get Shiva to learn boost as well. That's my thing gone weird. Okie dokie. So let me just come out of this. And your GFs will learn things as you are like leveling up, so whereas you're fighting with them, so they will get sort of like XP as it were, but not XP, so that they then can like learn all these different abilities that they can learn. Now I'm sure, I don't know if it's might be on the other screen, there is a draw point somewhere. Here we go. So, literally, here you'll find these dotted about the world, and these are draw points where you can draw magic from. So this one's got cure, so definitely worth drawing that. And then if we go back to our junction, now that we've got some magic, I always do this. I go to all, and then I go to auto, and I think I normally do it under defense. I think. I don't know, it's been a little while since I played this, so I'll just go with that. So I shall carry on to try and find Quizdas. There she is, waiting for us. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junction in a GF, which I've already done this, but Quizdas will go through this with us. And you know, the whole point of junction is it enables characters to power up and use abilities. So your GFs can learn things like all of these stats down the bottom. They can learn it so that if you junction the GF, you can then junction magic to these stats, and it can improve things. So like if you junction good magic to your hit points, it increases your hit points. I think if you do it to your attack or something, if you did poison, like when you attack them, you can inflict auto poison on them. So it is like very, very useful to do this, but I'm not going to go through this whole tutorial because I have played this many, many times, so I do know what I'm doing. Everything okay up till now? You can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle, stop magic before from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cavern is located, so used for the test, is located east of here. Yeah, the system is a little bit confusing. That is why when I junction a GF, I will also junction the magic, because I've never done it properly enough to know what junction magic is best to junction, and it will do it for you. And I haven't really had any trouble playing the game, so that's why I do it like that, because it is much easier. That's alright, don't worry about it, Tazo. What I am going to be doing is I will be putting all of my VODs on YouTube, just so that they're there, in case anybody ever wants to rewatch them. And I will be putting a link to my YouTube channel, but I haven't really done that because there's nothing on there at the moment. So, but hopefully I'm going to try and get this one uploaded later on. If I get time, we'll have to see. Right, so now Quizis is in our party, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to junction Shiva to her, just so that she has got a GF, and then so that when we then go out and fight some enemies in a second, at least I can draw some magic from them. Which, I'm not going to lie, it is a pain in the butt. Yes, a shameless self-plug for my YouTube. That has nothing on it at the moment, so... but yeah, drawing magic is so tedious. So, yeah, it's not fun in the beginning, but obviously once you've got it stocked up, then it's good. I do have, I think, a little bit of OCD. I think that's my neurodivergentness. And I always have to put this stuff in the same order. And like, I always tend to give the GFs to certain people, but what I'm going to try and do this playthrough is, because I think some of them are like better suited to certain characters, so I'm going to have to get guide up so I could like give them to who I think that they should do. No, GF stands for Guardian Force, which is basically your summons, but you know, Final Fantasy like to call them different things, because you know, we've had Espers, we've had Aeons, we've had GFs, so, but they are just your summons. Right. So now we're going to leave Garden, and we are now on the world map. And I'm just like, the state of my character on the screen. I mean, this is much better than it used to be on the original one, but still, it's very pixely. all my GFs and giving them to others, lol. I can understand why you would say that. Yes. So this is the world map. I think you can turn the camera around. I'm going over there to the fire cavern. If you walk on the path, you don't get any random encounters. If you walk everywhere else, you will. And I do want random encounters at the moment because I need to draw some magic before I go into the fire cavern. Alright, so now we are going to be fighting a bite bug of all the... Yes, very retro, sweet bear. So Squall he uses a gun blade. So basically what that means is when he hits with his sword, you can press R1 for a trigger, and it will do some extra stronger attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw and stock magic, because I need to start building up my my magic reserves. So obviously, because I've never drawn this magic before, I didn't know what it was, but that was fire. So I'm probably going to do like a couple each for this, because I just need to get my stocks up. But like I said, this early part of the game, it does make it a tad tedious. And then whenever you get like a new character added to your party, they also come with no magic, so you have to do the same thing again of like then having to draw magic from things. Right, so we've done that, so now we're going to draw this one, which I think might be Thunder, to be honest. Oh, I think I've just got to draw fire again. Oh, Scan. It's completely wrong. scan is semi-useful, but it's only if you want like the stats of the thing that you're like fighting. So something like this is probably not even worth scanning it. I don't think I ever really used scan magic on this. But I will draw it anyway, just to get my magic stock up. So I think that's probably enough now, so I'm going to attack this. So yeah, I did not attack that one very well. So I pressed my R1 and it didn't even work. Oh, that time it did, so that's good. So that, as you can see, it makes your attack be a bit stronger. That's fine, Tazo, for you to learn. I just appreciate you being there. Nice and relaxing, listening to me yap. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I literally hate my own voice, so that's nice of you to say that. Oh. So thanks for the follow, and Dyson Andy, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate that. The game's going good, thanks. So just to introduce myself, my name is Sakura. I am a witch VTuber from England. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Except I think I might have just done that myself, so. Yeah, so today is my debut stream, so I do really appreciate you coming in with the raid. So, how was your stream? What were you playing? Yeah, I think I must have my head pat like set up to my exclamation point, so I think I might actually have to change that because every time I click on it, I am giving myself a head pat. Oh, the Lancer RPG. Not never played that, so that sounds awesome. Obviously, if you need to raid and run, feel free. I know after stream, care is important. So, but I just appreciate you guys just coming in, and just being with me, even if it's only for a little while. So thank you. Oh, now we found a big giant T-Rex. This is probably a little bit strong for me at the moment, so I'm probably just gonna escape from this just while I get my level up, because I really do not want to. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Dyson Andy. I just thank you so much for the raid. It is much appreciated. Yeah, we're not gonna fight that. Let's see what we're gonna get this time. Ooh, 3 things this time. So we're gonna just draw some more magic. Jays, I'm gonna get rid of this one first. Then I'll draw from the thing in the middle all the way. Ooh, this one has got something that I have not seen before, which this one might be Thunder. Yeah, it is Thunder. That's how you know that I've played this game way too much. I know this is probably like a bit boring to watch, but it's got to be done in these early stages. Just because I do need it to improve my stats, so. What I'm also going to do, because he's got Cure, I'm going to draw, instead of stocking it, I'm going to cast it on myself just to heal me. The only problem with doing this is it doesn't always do as much as if you were to draw it, stock it, and then use it, but I am going to do this just because I've been getting attacked, so definitely need to try and kill myself a little bit. Catching the thing. So he's basically done something to me that makes me berserk. So literally all I can do now is just attack. I can't tell him to do anything else. But the caterpillar that I've just killed, that sometimes drops something that Christus can use to learn that Ultra Waves attack for her blue magic. Okay, cool. Did we get anything? No. Ah, spider web. So literally now with that spider web, I can get Christus to use that, and then she will learn Ultra Waves. So it's like, it's a different way for a blue mage to learn magic. It's like in 14, I know that you have to like witness the attack being done for you to learn it, but in this you just get like drops from monsters, and then you can then use that to God, my brain's just not. Yeah, you can use that to then learn things, which is awesome. It's like, where am I? Just somewhere within this big forest. Probably just do a couple more, but What do you mean, what's blue? Do you not know what a blue mage is, Sweet Bear? So a blue mage is a mage. Oh, I should have used that item. Who can learn monster magic. Basically, that's what it is. So, like in this, it's Quizdis. In Final Fantasy X, it's Kamari. I'm pretty sure it is, but he has to. I can't remember how he learns it. I think it's just people do the attack to him and then he learns it. But he's also a lancer as well. And they're not blue. I mean, in 14, the outfit that they give you is blue, so in that sense, yes. But no, it just means that they learn monster magic. I don't know why they specifically went with blue mage when they say that, but hey ho. Well, you can find out, Sweet Bear, when you start Final Fantasy 14. Definitely want to make sure that we're drawing lots of pure magic. My favourite Final Fantasy character. Let me think about this. I quite like Renoa. She is from this game. We haven't met her yet, but we will do soon. But I'd say she's one of my favourites, and then probably Lulu from Final Fantasy X. She is the Black Mage of Final Fantasy X. Her design's really awesome. She's got like purple lipstick, and she's got this really gothic dress that's like the skirt part's made out of belts and some sort. So I'd probably say that they were my favourite, like, female characters. I think my favourite male character is Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. He's a sky pirate, so he's a bit of a rogue. What I'm gonna do is, because we've got some magic now, we are gonna junction some more. Just gonna check the GFs to see. So they have got 7 out of their 10 PP for learning boost, so I really would like them to learn boost before I go in to the fire cabin. Oh, Balthier, yeah, he's pretty cool. With his like Englishy kind of accent. Oh, I still didn't use that item. That's pretty bad, isn't it? So I don't know what this is. Blizzard. Okay, so we'll draw some blizzards. Hi, sorry. Thanks for joining. I'm playing some Final Fantasy 8 at the moment. It's my absolute favourite game. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to draw and cast Cure on them, because otherwise I don't really want them to die. Some of this. And we shall kill him. Hi TJ Panda, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate that. I'm Sakura, I am a Witchfeed VTuber from England. It is my debut stream today, and I'm a little quiet. Yeah, that's because I'm using Sweetbear's old microphone, so that's probably why the sound quality is not as good. I've literally got my microphone on max volume, so I am going to buy a new one in a couple of weeks, I think, because this one is just, like, not great. But yes, so as I was saying, I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII today. It is my absolute favourite game, and just yeah, thank you for the follow and thanks for joining. I do appreciate that on my debut. 2 seconds. Just gonna... Right, is that a little bit better? I've turned the game sound. Turn it. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Lovely to have you here for support. I do really appreciate it. But I've like turned the game sound down a little bit, so thanks, Sweet. But obviously, if it's a little bit too quiet, let me know. This is all about the whole just getting everything set up. So. This thing is a little bit tougher than the other monsters that I've fought. I mean, it doesn't help that I've been yapping, so it has just been attacking me while I've been just yapping away. Right, have we learnt boost yet? No. Oh, no, they've just leveled up. Right, while I remember, I need to get Quiztis, because I keep forgetting. Use that, now she knows Ultra Wave, so at least now she has got a blue magic attack to do if I ever get my limit break. And for those who don't know what a limit break is, it's like a really powerful attack, but on Final Fantasy VIII you get it when your health gets low. So it's like good, but then it's not great when it comes up when your health's low, unless you use the magic aura, I think it's called, and that one just gives you a limit break all the time, which is awesome. Definitely one to have the final boss. I literally have just started it again today. I have completed it before because it is my favourite game. So I'm literally about an hour-ish into it. So not really too far, to be honest. I probably would be a little bit further if I stopped yapping so much, but never mind. I never played it. It's a good game. Obviously, it's my favourite. I have said earlier on in the stream that it's one of them ones that Final Fantasy fans either love it or hate it, because the system, because it's got something called the junction system for your magic, and you have to draw. That's what I'm doing. I'm drawing magic enemies at the moment. People don't like that, and you know, this come after Final Fantasy VII, which people really love, and because it was so different, some people just don't like it, which is a shame because it's my favourite. I just think it's got like a really nice story to it. Oh, thank you. I yap when I am nervous, so I am a little bit nervous today with it being my debut stream, so... But I appreciate so much people just coming in to join me. It does mean a lot. And like a big thank you to Sweet Bear who like has encouraged me to I give it a go and give it a try, and not let like my anxiety hold me back. I feel like I might have already done that, I'm just doing it again, but it's fine. I need lots of magic, so it's all good. I suppose this is one problem with this game, is that you do have, if you want magic, you have to draw it from a monster, you can't learn it, which does suck a bit. But then I suppose on the flip side, you don't have MP, so it's not like you can run out of MP to do attack, to do like magic. The only thing you can do is run out of spells stocked, so you can only like hold 99 I think at a time for each of the different types of magic. So you know you can use it all up and run out, but I think that is just slightly better than MP, because with MP, like different spells costing different amount of MP, you can run out of your MP like really quickly. Yeah, bug exterminator there. Oh, I got a card with that. Oh, there we go. Right, excellent. So Shiva and Quetzalcoatl both learn boost, which is really going to help me in a minute when I go into the fire cabin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Quetzalcoatl to do this, which is hit point junction. It basically means I can junction magic to my hit points, and that will increase my hit points. So that's definitely a good thing to learn. And then for Shiva, I'm going to get her to learn the GF hit points plus 10%, I think. Excellent. So I'm going to go into the fire cabin in a second, but what I am going to do is, I don't really need healing, but I will save it before I go in there. Just because the next part that I have to do is on a time limit, and I have to complete it within the time, otherwise I fail. So yeah, we don't want to fail. Okay, junctioning magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. Now she does a whole tutorial about how you can junction magic, so it raises your character stats. If the GF that you've got has learnt the ability, then it'll be shown in white, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go through all that because I know what I'm doing. So when you draw a new magic, try experimenting with it. When you junction, this is how you become stronger. Okay, ready to go? Oh, you know how to use your gun blade? Yes, you already told me how to use my gun blade. Oh, okay, I was just concerned, that's all. Alright, let's go. So I'm going to go and talk to these shady looking fellas down here. What's my favourite food? Definitely no failing, only winners. Oh, it's hard. I'd either say it would have to be pizza or Mexican, because I am a vegetarian, and I find that they are the two best things that I can get being a vegetarian. So yeah, it is kind of difficult being a veggie, I'm not gonna lie. Well, you, Sweet Bear, what's your favourite food? Yeah, pizza is good all the time. Domino's do amazing fake pepperoni, so normally when I go there I will have that plant-based pepperoni with red onion and barbecue sauce, and literally it's so delicious. Let's talk to these guys. Objective: to obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trepay. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging yet reasonable. Ooh, I'm going to attempt to do this in 20 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Basically, the shorter amount of time that you do it in, or you select to do it in, the better score you'll get when it comes to the end. And like, because after this you have to do your seed exam. So if you do this in a shorter amount of time, something that goes in my tummy, probably curry. Yeah, curry's good. I do like a sweet potato curry, not gonna lie. But yeah, you get a better score for this if you do it in the least amount of time. So I'm gonna do it in, I'm gonna say 20 minutes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna run in here to where I need to go. Because there are like draw points, so I can draw magic in here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm literally just gonna run. So where I need to go, just so I can do it. Like, I've never tried to do it in 10 minutes. Yeah, don't stop to have a chit chat. I just don't think 10 minutes is enough time to get in and out. If you turn off random encounters, which you can do, I think from the pause menu or something, press a button. Then yes, you probably could do it in 10 minutes, but you will get stopped with random encounters. Hi Haunto, thanks for joining. From Australia, wow. How are you? I am Sakura. I am a witch VTuber from the UK, currently playing Final Fantasy VIII for my debut stream, as it is my absolutely most favouriteest game in the world, so that's why I thought that I would play it today. Just go for something nice and easy for my first stream. Yeah, I'll run as quick as I can, but it's just annoying when you get these random encounters happen. That good old victory fanfare, which is literally in every single Final Fantasy game. That's good because it's just something that's always there in them, so it always feels nice and familiar when you play them. So just run past a draw point, but it's fine, I would get that on the way back. Now what are we fighting now? We've got bombs. Bombs can be bomb, yes, an elemental, yes, use an ice attack, yep, that's fine, you know. If we're not careful with bombs, they can throw bigger. Stop that. Yeah, I know what you mean, it is like a very underrated Final Fantasy game, I think, because of the junction system and everything, because it is so different to all the other ones. Like, I don't think people like that. I just think if anyone's never played it before, they should definitely like give it a play, because I absolutely love it. It was the first Final Fantasy game that I played. It was the first game that I actually managed to complete, so I did feel really proud of myself for that. And it just holds like a really special place in my heart. Yes, the junction system. The only annoying thing I find with it is the whole when you have to draw magic. That is the only thing that I find annoying with it, because it just takes a long time in the beginning, and when you get new characters, just to get your magic supplies up. Like, do not have time. Yeah, that is true. If you use it, if you've got something like Cure, to it, then yeah, if you use it, then your stats go down. That is annoying as well. Yeah, I'm not messing about. I need to get to Ifrit, so luckily these bats die really easily. me as a kid having that timer in the top right corner, but then it's also like all of this pressure because you're like, oh god, I've got to, you know, I've got to get in, I've got to fight this thing, I've got to complete it. See, look, I'm almost there and I get another random encounter. Yeah, I know. It's quite weird how that works. In this, you have to fight, obviously is it the mayor or the president or something? But it's like a doppelganger of him, which turns out to be a zombie. And if you just want a really easy fight, you just use a Phoenix down on him and he dies instantly. Right, here we are. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? I am ready. I seem confident enough. Well, I hope so, because there's no turning back now. Okay, now let's fight Ifrit. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I've always pronounced it Ifrit, so I think I will stick with this. Right, so I am going to use my GFs. Oh, does he have anything to draw? Yeah, just normal stuff. That's fine. Watch me now suck really badly at having to boost them. You have to press the square button. And then it comes up that you have to stop. And then if you've got to stop because if you press it, then it goes down. So like, whatever the starting number was, it's really frustrating. I find Ifrit one of the harder ones to boost. I don't know what it is about him. But yeah, he literally just likes to come up constantly like, no, just like, damn it. So this is when the turbo controller was good, because you could just press it and it just went up really fast. Because I've got my GF summon in, because he attacked there, it was the GF that took the damage and not me. Which is one good thing when you're summoning them out. Oh, so close there. Shiva's a good one to use against Ifrit because his weakness is ice. They have Shiva. Yes, I do. I literally love the boss battle music from this game. To the point where on Final Fantasy XIV in the Eden series of raids, I had to, I can't remember which one it was that drops it. I think it might be either the Darkness one or it's that weird dog thing that drops them their version of the music for this, and I had to get that to put in my room in my house. Because, yeah, I just love Final Fantasy VIII, and this music is just awesome. I also like the boss battle music from Final Fantasy VII, and I did like in the remake how they kept like all the music the same and they've just kind of redone them a bit. So that still like hits hard. It's just what you want when you're in a boss battle, is to have like a banger of a tune, because it really does get you like hyped up for the fight. Not bad for a human, okay. Oh, he's now doing some big punch to me. See there, see, because I had Shiva. That hurt her instead of me, which is good, but then if he kills her, I can't summon her anymore, so... Oh, see there, just pressed it when the X come up and it went back down to 75. Oh, does it? I haven't actually listened to that, so I'll have to check it out, won't I? Thanks, DJ. I appreciate that. So I'm really not sure, like, how anybody could do this in 10 minutes. Because I only have, like, 40 odd seconds left to hit the 10-minute mark, so yeah, how people manage to do that. The only way would be to turn your random encounters off, so you can just run in. And I suppose if you leveled up your GFs a bit before coming in, then you might find it slightly easier to beat it. A lot of boobs. Yeah, she is very booby. If I just... Well, yes, of course you'll join me, because... Oh, see, look, I could actually have done that in 10 minutes, because that's how long I had left. Unless I have to get out. I don't think I have to get out. I think it's just you have to beat him within the allotted time. Yep. So you shall keep him as Ifrit. Excellent. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you've got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the element junction ability. Here's an explanation of elements. Yeah, I don't need to... There's a lot of fire elemental monsters, junction blizzard. I don't even know whether I have learned elemental attack. We've just got Ifrit, so what I'll do is I will get him to learn boost. And then I am going to junction him to small. I'm just going to do this again, just to see. Don't have much magic, so there's not really much we can do for our stats at the moment. Okay, so to drop in here, this is probably just going to be fire magic. What a surprise. I'll get Squirrel to get that because he has fire junction to him. I feel like there's another draw point in here somewhere. A new thing, I don't think I fought one of these when I was coming in. So just draw a little bit of magic from him on our way out. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Haunto. I hope you have a great day. Does this thing have Cure Straw? I can't remember. Poor Squirrel was being attacked a little bit, so his hit points are a little bit low. That's fine. Let's just kill it now. That ally died super quick. So I feel like there's a hidden draw point in here somewhere, but I might also be remembering that. I mean, making that up. Because maybe it is only just that one. This bomb only has fire, so let's draw some fire from him. could use blizzard magic, but I think I'll just, because I'm not in a rush now, I think I'll just beat him up to kill him. That doesn't take too long. The random encounter. It's got some sort of that fuel or something, I think it's called. So one of each of these, I think. Slowly but surely am I getting my amount of magic up, so it's all good. Ooh, now Squall, because now his health is in yellow, he should now get his limit break. So I'll have a look in a second, so I might as well use his limit break, which is Brenskuken. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could also be pronouncing that horribly wrong as well. Oh my god. I think I might need to heal him, because his health's 31 now. Yeah, I think we'll just attack this thing. Yeah, let's do this. This is limit break. And you have to use the R1 trigger. Oh. Do you know what? Yeah, that didn't go very well. I'll make sure I use some cure magic on him in a second, just so he doesn't die before I get out of here. Because that will not be good. I mean, I have potions I can use, but I think I'll just use cure magic. Too far, at least he's not, like, dying. And there we are, we have left the fire cabin. So I've completed my prerequisites, so that now means that I can do the seed field exam, which is all good. What I will just do is I'm going to save it. Probably save this game a little bit too much, but it was better to save than not to save, because I have had it before where I haven't saved and I've done loads and then I have died and then I've had to redo it all, so yeah, we definitely will err on the side of caution and will save more than I probably need to. But this game, it being one of the older Final Fantasy games, you can't just save it anywhere like you can with modern games. You can either use a save point, which are them yellow things that I saved it at before, or on the world map. So they're the only two places that you can save. Which is kind of annoying, but normally, you know, if they give you a save point and you light off for a bit, you're probably thinking, well, it's a boss fight or something now. Yeah, I agree, DJ. Saving is good. There is nothing worse than doing, like, a lot of stuff and then dying. I played, it's going back a while now, but the original Prince of Persia Sands of Time on the GameCube, and I did like this really long complicated bit and I died, and it was like there was so much to do between where I last saved it and where I died that I just never went back to the game, and I haven't played it since, which is not great, but I was just like, fuck that, I'm not doing all of that again, because it was like really hard and really complicated, and I was just like, no. So I suppose I rage quit that one. Here we are, back at the garden. well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF is something you have to watch out for. Yeah, basically don't let them... Yeah, it levels up with when we get PPs and stuff like that. Right, now she's disappeared off. And she'll be waiting for us in the lobby apparently. So back in we go. And because I've gone out and come back in, I can now redraw from this cure draw point, so I will definitely redraw some more cure magic. It's always good to have. Much better later on when you can learn Cura and Curaga, because they cure you much better than Cure. But we're only a little low level at the moment, so we make do with what we have. Hello ladies. A movie that they want to go and see. Make sure we go in the in and not the out. Don't be a rebel. Right, so I've done that. So I had to go to the first floor. I think that's what it said. Go up here in the lift. I could also have read that wrong, but I'm so ready to pass this seed exam and become a seed member. And how many times have you taken it? Three times now. I see, the third time is always the charm. How about you? How far along are you? Me? At this rate, I'm going to go in. I'll take the exam next term. Cool. Okay. She's my idol. Yeah, everyone loves Quistis. Crush on her, yeah. Why do I feel like I was meant to get changed? Yes, I think I was. Okay. Back down I go. Because I need to get changed before the exam. So we're going to go to the dormitory, which is north of here. So it doesn't really matter which way round I go for this, because it's literally at 12 o'clock, should we say, if you were looking at the clock. So I'm just actually wondering, it's in there, but before I go in there, I'm just going to go to the library quickly. If I can go to the library quickly, I think it's this one. Training Centre. Is this one the library? Because I believe that there is a 12 point in here. Might be a hidden draw point because I can't see anything. I can't remember where it is. Is it? Oh, here it is. I knew there was a draw point in here. Asuna. Definitely draw that. Asuna is basically the magic that you use to get rid of status effects. But if you're silenced, you can't use Asuna on yourself to get rid of it. I found a cult fan. I believe these are the ones that you need because it gives you instructions on how to get Doom Train, but I can't get him until much later on in the game. But if I go here, cult fan 1, yeah. So Cult found one mysterious monster death. Exclusive. Odell Burke, 67, of Timber, was tending to his field when he found a dead monster after hearing a loud impact sound. Mr. Burke said it occurred while he was making a fence with steel pipes. An extremely strange death. You see, that is a Wendigo. And some train tracks here. Definitely what we need to be getting Doom Train. It was a bit weird for a summons because he is literally a train. So let's go back to the dormitory now so I can get changed. Wish there was like quick travel in this game. That would be very helpful. Can I rest on the bed? Let's get changed first. Cool. I'm going to rest up just because that will restore my health. Off I go. I've got my uniform on now. At the save point, but I won't save it just yet. Now I think I have to go to the first floor, which is where, oh no, at the lobby. See what happens when you don't read things properly. I really don't know how I got there, considering I was coming from the other way, but hey ho. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see, you'll be with Zell Dinkt. Quite a lively fellow. Lively? He's just loud. Can't I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. So here is Zell. He has a big, massive tattoo on his face. He is a monk or pugilist in the party because he just attacks with his hands and that's it. Whoa, I'm with you. Zell's limit break also be changed in the status screen. So with his limit break, you can do different attacks, which is pretty cool. It does mean button pressing though, which is not always fun when you're under pressure because you have a time limit to do his limit breaks. Yeah, okay, we don't need to blah blah blah. You don't get along with Cypher, do you? Heard he whipped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. I bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. That's none of your business. Excuse me, but... that Cypher you're talking about? He's your squad leader. This sounds like a fun little team. Say what? It can't be changed. Cypher, are you here? Oh, and here Cypher comes with his little posse. Fujin and Rajin. Fujin, I think, is the white-haired one, maybe? Tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole of the disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor. I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. Good luck, Cypher. Oh, he's not happy. Add instructor Trepe to the list. Not quite sure what this list is, but... well then, you're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. So let's get through this exam, everybody. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's a Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Everyone here? And here we now will meet Headmaster Sid. It's been a while, everyone. How's everybody doing? This exam will involve 12 members with squads A through D. You'll be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honour and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other way. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balamb Garden, the elite mercenary force, Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Best of luck! In the car we get. Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on, man. Just a peek. Fine. Yeah. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Say something, will ya? What's on your mind? Nothing. Oh, thanks, Saru. That really means a lot. I hope so too. That's all I want, is just meet some new friends and share my love of gaming with people. Stop that, it's annoying. Chicken wuss. Cypher's a little bit of a bully. What did you call me? Knock it off. Instructor? Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? Oh, definitely. I'll definitely be up for that, sorry. Obviously, we will be playing together on Saturday, so that will be good. But yeah, I'm definitely out for gaming sometime. No, not really. This is great. I have a chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. So mean, Cypher, honestly. Oh, and here we are driving a car. So I've got to go over here. What I am going to do, I don't know if I can save it in the car. Yes. Okay. Just gonna, I shouldn't be, so do I have to? I literally have to. It makes me go in. So that's the vessel. Ain't no turning back now. Huh? You scared too? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get in. Maybe I don't want to get in. Don't disappoint me now. Come on, move it. Can I go? Hurry, Squall. Can I go running off? Because I can. I'm sure there's a save point somewhere, I just can't remember where it is. Is it in here? Yes. Oh, and there's a magazine in here as well. Pick that up. Timber Maniacs. I'm just going to save it. And I think with that, I will call it there because the next part is doing our field exam, and that is quite a long section that we have to do, and I'd rather get it all done in one go. So I just want to say thank you everybody that has joined me today. I'm not quite sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe it depends. I don't know. Sweet Bear was talking about maybe us collabing on something tomorrow, but if not, I will definitely be back Saturday. I am playing Luna Park. I can't quite remember what it is called. But I will be playing that with Saru and Sweet Bear and some others. So I'm like really looking forward to doing my first collab. So it will be good. So I'm going to leave that there. I just want to say a really big thank you for joining me today on my debut stream. I really appreciated having you guys here just to watch me play my Final Fantasy, which I love. And I'm hoping to continue with this next week. I will look at trying to get a schedule out for next week at some point over the weekend, I think. I hadn't been able to do one for this week because where I was waiting for my computer to turn up, I wasn't quite sure when it was going to be here, but it got here this morning, which was great, and then I literally had to do rushing around just trying to get everything transferred over from the laptop onto the computer. But at least that is all done now. Everything seems to be working. I think I fixed the issue with hearing myself in my ears, which is great. But yeah, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you guys can join me for my next stream. I'm going to attempt to raid out if I can find where the setting is, but because I don't actually know. I'm still like new to Twitch and everything, so I need to go to here. Aha, I have found it. Excellent. So I am going to find somebody to raid. So let's look for somebody who is smaller. Similar size. Oh, this person. That does not look like Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I am gonna spray this Robbie Ruse. They're playing Dead by Daylight. She's got 4 viewers, so let's go over to her. Let's show her some love and support. But yeah, once again, thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.